morning, Vietnam! Welcome back to American Heritage Guitars there, fellow pickers. So, the last time that we all talked to each other, you see me doing some staining. Now, I didn't finish in that video because it was just going to take too long. But, here is the Tin Pan Alley, all finished up. And if I talk really loud, you can hear the spring. So, I was messing around with this thing a little bit. So, I've got my cheapo amp down here, Hollinger, I believe. My wife got me a 6-string a few years back, because she's like, I know you miss playing, so she surprised me on my birthday. What was that? Let me see here. 2019 is when my best friend died. You see the American flag back there. He was my right-hand best friend. So, it was 2019. And so, that 6-stringer needs to be taken apart. It needs better strings. It sounds horrible. It has a kid's neck on it. So it needs some tweaking. But I finally found the amp after all these years of putting it back inside the last, what, 3 years or something. Like I said, it says Hollinger, and of course made in China like everything else. It's just an El Cheapo amp. So you've got your volume, your overdrive, your high and your low. It's not the best amp. But, like I said in the last video when I was showing you guys, so custom-made guitar string, so pretty much out of paracord. And then, here you are in a nutshell. So that says Speed for All. That's NHRA sticker. This is another one I had to cut down because it would say NHRA around it in red, but I had to cut this down in order to fit it by the sound holes. Got the sound holes glued on. Like I said, we just finished this last night. So, finally got the neck done. We got the strings on. So, some companies I deal with. This is Howard's Cams. This is the Rattler cam. That's where I cut the bottom of that. Oops. The bottom of this off of this. But Rattler cams. By Howard. And then we have PRI. If you guys have never heard of PRI, Performance Racing Industry Show, I go every year. This year I didn't go. I stayed home and finished building this little ditty. And then you got Peterson Fluid Systems. Like I said, if you've never heard of any of them, I'm trying not to hit my TV over here. So, and then like I said, this is Nitro Benny. This is the Old English. Trying to hit my... This is the Old English, so it's backwards to you guys. But that says Nitro Benny. I was trying it versus cutting out the stencils like we did for Sippin' Lightning. So, but to pay homage to my cat, Nitro Benny. So that's probably going to be on request from people if they want me to build. I'll probably use this stencil. If not, I'll just continue printing them out like I showed you guys and do that. So your box corners are on. I love this thing. It looks awesome. There's that 9mm Luger casing. But I love this thing. There's there. You could barely see it. Actually, no, because I created it dark on the inside of here. But that's where the spring sits right here. Right on this edge. And as I'm sitting here strumming this thing, you can literally hear this thing. This thing is just naturally loud anyways, but that spring I put in for the reverb spring, man, it sounds really, really good. And I'm sorry if I've got neighbors on this side that never leave. I've got neighbors on this side with kids, and the kids are home and not in school. So if you pick up both, then I'm really sorry. But yeah, this thing is just... Now, the only thing I did wrong, I would recommend you get this kit. I would really, really recommend you get this kit. This kit's awesome. It's $89.99. So, you know, it doesn't break the bank. You know, you just take your time. So here is where I stained it. We might have to take a trip outside. But I actually did this in the cherry stain. Just a headstock. And then the rest of this is just... And then I took out... You remember me showing you that I took out all the screws? And all I did was I took that brass Sharpie I had, and then I did this in brass. So it looks like aged barn wood. We might have to go outside so you guys can get a better... I even put the slide on. I didn't want to open the curtain back up. That's Old Man Charger back there. Well, I got to get my 10-gallon hat out of the way. That's Old Man Charger up there. There you go. There's Old Man Charger. Charger, say hi to everybody. Okay, fine. But I love this thing. So we're going to have to do some jam sessions and take it down the shop. A, because it's already loud. And B, we got that piezo in there. So I wanted to show you guys that. So like I said, we just did the reverb spring. You can really hear it now that everything's together. And then the only thing I did wrong is I wired this wrong. I had it printed out so I wouldn't forget, and looked at it. My hands and arthritis, and like I said, because of the whole paralyzed pinky deal, I tried to do this left-handed, couldn't do it, and then when I went to go do it right-handed, I just lost my grip and let go. But this string right here is actually supposed to be to here. And this one here is supposed to be here. So I switched these two, but really, it sounds the same. It doesn't sound any different on any other kit other than the fact I totally botched that and screwed it up. And I don't have enough wire to redo it. So it's going to be left. But I mean, it sounds good. I mean, this thing sounds really, really good. Still trying to stretch the strings. So we're still trying to get the strings stretched. I recommend, you've probably seen Del Puckett and all those guys, but I recommend like you just grab them like this. And you can pull them just fine, but I didn't put anything down here, but there you go in a nutshell. We're intonated just fine. The best way to do that not only is to mark it. So when I put this speed for all decal on, what I did was I marked the very center of it. And then you'll see these are straight on most people's, but mine, if you turn it, it's just a better intonation. You're supposed to be intonated. So if I can go like this. We are perfectly intonated. That's what I like about this. You can play it. Let me scoot back a little bit before we start plugging it in. So you can play it right here. Right here. Play it right on the neck. I mean, it's really... Yeah, I'm still trying to stretch the strings. I was trying to noodle around a little bit. I don't know any songs. I really don't like to play cover songs. I'll have to teach myself how to play again. You know, I might do something for like, you know, a warm-up, but I don't like playing cover songs. I don't like playing other people's songs. Like, if you're going to be an original musician, you need to make your own original tunes. And I was just doing that hammer on a pull-off thing. It's what I created many, many years ago. It was still when I was a alcoholic. I've been clean sober 9 years, but I sat around one day and was like, hey, that sounds good. And then we are using a Dunlop nylon. This is the 88 millimeter. I like thin picks. I like really thin picks. We'll get into another video later on, but about picks too. Thick, medium. Like the thin ones like this, they have a more twangy sound. The, you know, mediums and heavies, they have more of a crisp, deeper sound. So I have those, but I really like my, like if you're chicken picking, you'll get that, and that's usually with your medium or thinner picks. Hi, Papa. So we'll get this amp plugged in just real fast, and I'll do that hammer on and pull off. thing for you guys, and then I need to shut everything down so I don't piss off my neighbors, because I don't need a complaint. But I mean, honestly, they just have to get over it. I've been here 6 years, so nobody else has. Alright, so we get the amp plugged in. All I'm going to do is just turn up the volume. Okay. Alright, make sure the volume's down. Roll over on the cord. My other cat Mopar's up under my legs. You probably can't see him, but... Okay. Volume up a little bit. Knobs off. You can hear that in the amp really good. Turn this up just real fast enough for you guys to hear it. So if you play on the paint can lid, you get more of that banjo-esque twang. Play higher up. And this thing sounds really crisp and really good. But there you go in a nutshell. Alright. Okay. I better shut that off. But there you have it, guys. Guys and gals. Ooh. I'm not supposed to do that. Okay. Actually, drop it right on the headstock. But I really, really like this thing. Yeah, it's loud too now. Really, really like this thing. You can really hear that spring. Bong! So there you go in a nutshell. Let me put this over here. Come back and get this thing. Stay pretty. There you go in a nutshell, guys. Bam! Papar's down there. Mopar's down there. You see him? He's right there. Say hi, Papar. He's right there. That's Mopar. And that's Old Man Charger. It's the guy you seen in the last video. He's 14. He's a bobtail mix, so he has no tail. No tail. Just a little nub. Just a little nubbin right there. That's Old Man Charger. See how I charge. I think Dinah's hiding in the blanket. Dinah's a little Siamese. She's 9 this year. She'll be 10 next year. Oh. Let's see here. Say hi, Poop. Oops. Say hi, Poop. Dinah do. She's sleeping in the blanket. Don't want to step on Mopar either. What the Mopar? Right, let's see you guys. See if you guys can see him. Say hi, Mopar. He's right there. Say hi, Mopar. Well, you want to say hi again, Charge? All right. So we're gonna go upstairs. Ooh. Up the stairs we go. So probably the thumbnail picture, probably what you guys are going to see is the other little tiny Christmas tree right here. You're probably going to see my guitar up against that. But I'll spare you guys from going outside, because if I go outside, neighbors have the windows open. You're just going to hear them argue about every little thing. So I'll just skip that. I'll just get good pictures. So you guys here on YouTube, head over to my Instagram or head over to Facebook. So this is the guitar rack, if you guys remember it. Let me get in here. This is just the catch-all room. But if you guys remember the guitar rack, so if you guys remember the Canjo, the Gearhead Canjo, this one's another CB Giddy. These are a bunch of cigar boxes. Oops. These are a bunch of cigar boxes that are waiting in the wings to be built. So that's the guitar rack, and what I did was that tin, if you guys remember, had my other guitar picks in there. So go to cbgiddy.com to get all of your guitar needs. And then there's my other Dunlop picks. This is my other 88. Like I said, it's almost a medium. This one's the 1. This is the heavy. But if you guys remember, this was old Sippin' Lightning. That we all did together before summer ran out. This is the slide guitar. You can see the action on it. This one has no frets, so it's just a slide. So mine's going to be added to that list. Yeah, those are a bunch of cigar boxes. We've got a nice Olivia here. This one's got the clasps. So take these pieces out. Those can be used as good little shims. And we've got a nice Padron. This one doesn't have any, this one just the one that opens instead of having the nice ones on it. We've got a Don Thomas. So this is another good one. It's got a wooden body. Most of these are poplar. So you take all this out on the inside of here. So I think the one we're going to get ready to build, this is a Macaduno. Another Macaduno. Another one. Pretty much all of these except for one. The other one that's down here is this one. We're going to build this one for a friend. We'll build this nice one here. So I got to take the inside of it out. This is a Castle Hall. So this is a really nice one. This is going to make a good little guitar. Good little 3-stringer. And then we've got more round ones over here. We've got more Arturo Fuentes. I love these boxes. You could sand these down if you don't want to keep nothing on them. And here's a bigger one. This one, we might save for ourselves. But it's either this one, or I've got another one down here. Is we're going to build ourselves another... Oh, this punch box. This punch box. Oh, this punch box, man. This punch box is really good. Look at that. Ah, it smells like cigars. We've got another punch one down here. But this one, or the one I've got buried down here, I've actually got to make some room for my... And then these two, right here, I'm thinking about making a travel amp this summer. So I like this one because it's got the clasp. This one you just, I think you just pop the top, yeah. And then this comes out too down here. But travel lamps out of these two fellers. Maybe one to sell and then obviously one for myself. But this guy right here, this one is going to make a good version of a Tin Pan Alley. But with a twist. But we'll get into that more later. We're probably not going to have any more guitars built. I've got 2 to do for people. But we're probably not going to have any more of those built until probably after Christmas, because I need to order strings. I need to order pretty much everything. But those are some of them. There's 18. There's 18 of them right there. But that's the old 6-shooter rack that we all built together. I showed y'all. Oh, there we go. Gotta get old man Charger out of here. Come on, Charge. But there you go in a nutshell, guys. So we'll be back for plenty more. Let me get this door shut. Get my cat out of here. Come on, Charge. Let's go. Come on, Charge. There's Popar right there. There's Mopar. Oops. Okay, Popar. And he's halfway down the stairs. There he is. You can see him right there. That's Mopar. He's a Maine Coon. He's just a short hair, not a fuzzy Maine Coon, but trying not to get all of our Christmas decorations. So we got the nice little fella. Oops. Little tree right there. Well, I put up the garland with lights. And that says, Farm Fresh Christmas Trees. And all roads lead to home. Which home is back in Utah. But still, nonetheless, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tidbit. So try not to make it too long, 22 minutes. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love this one. This one came out. I mean, listen to that. Dong. This one came out great. I love this one. I think what we're going to do is for next summer, if I can get one of those travel lamps built instead of this, where I can run a D battery on it, is I think we're going to go around to some of my favorite spots, some of my abandoned railroad track spots that I took my wife, my oldest daughter, showed them my favorite spots growing up, and just take you all around and, you know, do some jamming with this. And before I go, I forgot to mention Alex Lechner, the same guy who, well, same younger feller who sent me the care package, which we did use the piezo that he sent us. That's what this is. The piezo that he sent us. And we used some of the hooks that he sent us. This one and that hook there. On this fine Nitro Benny. Fine Tin Pan Alley kit. He's building a guitar for us. So I have no idea what it looks like. All that I know is that he took Sippin' Lightning's name and he's making a Sippin' Lightning 2.0. That's all that I know. Now, Alex builds a lot of steampunk. He doesn't build stuff kind of like this, but he builds a lot of steampunk. So I'm looking forward to that. There's another surprise in there. I'm not going to say what it is, but I'll give you a little hint. This summer, I am trying to find some, old Jim Beam or Jack Daniels actual barrel tops. I don't want to make my own telly, but with a twist. Instead of it being a 6-stringer, we're going to make a 3-string cigar box. I don't know why you call it a cigar box, just because it's the 3 strings, but we're going to make a 3-stringer telly. What I want to do with that telly is I want to copy Waylon Jennings. Always been a fan. Actually, he looks similar to my grandfather that passed away up there. That's his collage up there of me and him. Identical twin to a T. It's ridiculous. You would think that my grandfather was him and that they just live separate lives. But I want to build a telly. Obviously, look like anywhere from a 53 to about a 56. telly, but I want to build a Waylon Jennings telly. So I need to get an engraver or wood burner, so I can copy that leather wrap that's on his guitar. Because his guitar is the same identical guitar that mine was growing up I talked about. And it was the butterscotch, or the yellow, but butterscotch with a black pick guard. And then, he just had it. He had it wrapped, and then he went with the white pick guard. Waylon Jennings has been through the white pick guard, the black pick guard, but originally that telly that was wrapped is actually a butterscotch telly. But with a twist. Like I said, we want to do the top pickup that'd be here. Is actually I want to do a lipstick style instead of the square telly style. So make my own. And like I said, make it a 3-string. I'm hoping, 2024, so summertime. I'm hoping summertime we can do something. I'm definitely going to be building myself another actual cigar box guitar from Cigar Boxes, using all CB Giddy parts. Like I said, I've got a guitar for Alex to build. I've got a guitar for my buddy Bert to build. Bert's Blues Boxes. So his is going to be called the Triple B because of his name. Bert's Blues Boxes. It's going to just say Triple B. Alex's is just going to be Alex Guitars. It's ALX and then GTRS for his cigar box name. So no big giant special names. I've got a couple more cooking in my brain for mine. But of course, we're not going to be doing any probably similar to this for quite a while. I want to do another couple of CB Giddy kits too. But, those kits are, $120 to $150 of those kits that I want to do. So that might not happen at all. But we are going to be building more cigar box guitars, literally from all the cigar boxes I have up there. We have a choice of 18 plus the 2 tiny ones for travel amps. So that's all the good boxes for now. I keep checking my local smoke shop where I get my smokes at, but they don't have any more good ones right now. I'm really waiting for a brick house. That's really what I want. It's been one of my dreams to have another brick house. And to have a Avo Uvizian. But they don't sell any of those kind of cigars around here. The Avo Uvizian and the brick houses don't go fast enough off the shelf in the small town I live in. So I keep checking on that box and checking on that box and checking on that box. So we'll see. Like I said, this thing still sounds great. I'm happy with it. It's awesome. Looks great. We'll put a nice photo. There you go. You can see the grain. You can see that poly nice and shine. If I took you outside, we'd all blind each other. But my neighbors have their window open, so yeah. But any Hoosier, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, we've got neck blanks there in the kitchen. I've got those being pressed because there was a little bit of a warp that went upwards like this. So we're kind of smushing it down since I can't heat treat it or steam it. But we have our neck blanks in the kitchen. That's what you guys have been seeing when I was building this with the giant clamp sticking out. That's another neck being pressed. So, well, I should say neck blank. But I brought one of my heels home, so we're going to start getting that stuff going, start getting our holes in boxes, so I'll be back probably either after Christmas or so. But I'm getting a couple of boxes out and ready to go. So after Christmas, when I buy strings and everything, I've actually got my, right here. So one of everything on this list is just about $100. This list right here. Don't pay attention to the Christmas movie. That's a Christmas movie down there. But this list right here. Yeah, you can't read my handwriting. But this list right here, so the hinges are $6.99 if I just didn't want to, go uptown to Ace and all that and buy a, hinge from a cabinet door or something. Tuners are $9.99 right now, so hopefully they'll be on sale Christmas Day or after for a little bit. That'd be great. because I at least want to get 3 sets of tuners, 1 for myself and 2 for the people I'm building for. Strings are anywhere from $49 to $30.99. That's not counting the 12 or 24 pack of ones. Medium fret wire is $10.99. Jumbo fret wire is $22.99 or $18.49. The pre-wired piezos, like this one, they're $9.99 a piece. String ferrules, which are these down here, to hold the strings in, right there. The ferrules, I could use my pop rivets, honestly, but those are $3.29. And then I need to get more tools again. So the tools are the fretting templates. I like to build 23 to 25 inch necks, but those are the fret templates, are $7.99. The headstock templates to drill my holes and get these perfectly aligned instead of guessing. Those templates, the full template pack, is $12.99. The neck notching templates is $9.99. That's for cutting these. The fretting miter box, I want to get that to cut my frets. That's $8.49. And I want to get a file set because all my files are from the 40s, 50s, and 60s, and so they're pretty old. So one of everything. Oh, I forgot the string pack. I added 1467. But one of everything from start to finish on here is $107.49. That's one of everything. So it'd be about, I think it was when I did this math again, I think it was $125 when I added 3 to 6 sets of tuners, because you get 3 in a package, right and left. Yeah, I think it was 3 or 6, I can't remember, but either way. So to build a good cigar box guitar, minus wood and all that, but all this stuff here, you're still looking at a little over $100. So I need more tuners. I need more stringies. Like I promised, guys, we will be back. I've already done this 32 minutes. I'm sorry. I will get off here and shut up and quit rambling now. But I love you guys. Thank you all so much for love and support. Like I said, if you guys remember this little fella right there, that's the 2015 Winter Nationals from Pomona, California. I saved this guy for a rainy day. And the rainy day presented itself on this nice specimen here. Like I said, I'll get some good pictures, so go over to my Instagram. It's American Heritage Guitar 79. They wanted me to put numbers at the end when I created it. But American Heritage Guitar 79. I have American Heritage Guitars on Facebook. I also have a page called the Cigar Box Guitar CBG ARC Project, which means Act of Random Kindness, where I'm trying to get cigar box guitar builders together. This is what me and Bert and Alex are doing so far. So I'm going to build a guitar for Alex. Alex is building a guitar for me. We're going to swap. So I'll talk about his work. He'll talk about my work. The same for me and Bert. Bert will talk about my work. I'll talk about Bert's work. So I want to get some cigar box guitar builders together. Charger, shut up. And get some cigar box guitar builders together. And we all build guitars for each other, swap them for each other. Because I think that will help our businesses. Where people will be like, oh man, I want to buy from so-and-so. And I want to buy from so-and-so. So it's helping our businesses out. So I think it's a good thing. I think it's a fun thing. Another thing I'm trying to plan this summer here in my small town here is I'm trying to plan a nice little where you guys can bring your cigar boxes you built. We have a town square up here uptown. Look up Clinton, Illinois. We'll show you the town square. There is a little pavilion up there where you can jam out underneath. It's great acoustics. So I'm trying to plan a little thing for that as well. But find American Heritage Guitars, Instagram, Facebook, and my Cigar Box Guitar ARC Project, CBG ARC Project on Facebook. It's an open page. You can go ahead and like it. But anyways, I'll quit rambling on so nobody gets bored. I'll get off here with y'all. I need to go meet my wife in a little bit anyways. So, but I love you guys. Thank you all so much for love and support. I'll either be back as soon as I can before Christmas. If not, everybody have a great Merry Christmas. If I'm not back, You guys have a wonderful Merry Christmas. Hope you enjoy it with your friends, family, loved ones. Like I said, it's never about gifts, but if you do get an awesome gift, you get an awesome gift. Please reach out to me here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Go order one of these 10-pan alleys and build it for yourself. You can make it electric. You can cut it out right up here. Right? This NHRA sticker, right here. You can put a nice pickup in it. You know, like I said, a nice piezo that's right under the bridge. You can do a nice piezo, humbucker. You can make this thing electric and sound great. Or any of your guitars. That slide guitar, I should have put one in there and done it, but it's okay. But anyways, guys, I love you all. Thank you all so much for the love and support. I'm going to get off here. I don't know why these guys are griping at me because I got plenty of food and water, but anywho, I love you all so much. Everybody have a good day. Everybody have a good rest of your week. And like I said, if I'm not back, please have yourselves a very Merry Christmas. I hope you can enjoy it with your friends, family, loved ones. And I hope that you guys can get a Cigar Box guitar or a slap Z bass or a 6-string if you don't like cigar boxes. But just get yourself a musical instrument. Drums, whatever, guys. I'm sorry I made this one so long at 36 minutes, but anywho, I'm just rambling on trying to get everybody caught up. But please have yourselves a very Merry Christmas. I hope to see you guys before the year is out. And if not, then we will see you guys into 2024. Kicking and screaming and jamming and building Cigar Box guitars for everybody to enjoy in here. I love you guys so much. God bless y'all.